The scarf too. Come on.
We've been over this.
Scarf's a little much.
We had both fallen away from God and the church for several years in our lives. And we had just started coming back, and it had been a little while. I think it was around Thanksgiving. And they were passing the plate. I was just going to grab a 20, and put it in. And
I think you had a 20.
Yeah, I had a 20 out already. I was ready to go.
I think my paycheck was like $500 at the time. I'm like, you can write the $50 check now, or I'm not putting anything, but I'm not going to just throw a bone in your plate and just act like it's good enough.
And then after that, we took the first fruits very, very seriously. And so when I would deposit our paychecks, I would immediately take 10% back out in cash, and we would have that for our tithe every week. Because we literally wanted it to be the first fruits. We didn't want it to be what was left over. So when he says it was all or nothing, it was like we were in it. Yeah, we were probably about $50,000 in debt plus 2 mortgages.
And we just looked at each other. We knew, we were like, we want to believe to be debt free. We want to believe and trust God that He can take care of this debt. He's called us to something greater. He's called us to be generous and to give.
And we were suffocating in the debt.
But it just, we just stayed consistent. We still, brought our very best and our first, and He just continued to provide.
Yeah.
And it was tough.
It was super hard, but we did it, and we got through it. And through our obedience and through, being able to continue tithing, and we are completely 100% debt free today.
I always told her, I said, from the start when we put that $50 check in the offering plate, I said, there's no way God's ever going to be able to trust us to write a $500 check if we don't put the $50. He's never going to be able to trust us with more if we don't start there. And then when we finally wrote a $500 check and put it in the plate, I'm like, there's no way He's ever going to trust us to write a $1,000 check if we don't put the $500. And it just goes back to that $50 check. And He's been so good. Last year we wrote a $10,000 check, and He just continues to provide in areas you wouldn't even imagine. I'm gonna put my money where my mouth is. Look at my checkbook and you'll know, that's what we're passionate about, and that's where our money goes.